Well, folks, today we're going to talk about why you don't need to be afraid of today's mortgage rates. Today is October 29th, 2025. So we're at the end of another month, and we're getting into a period of time. It's actually a good time to buy. So let's talk about mortgage rates. Mortgage rates have been the monster under the bed for a while. Every time they pick up, people flinch and say, maybe I'll wait. But here's the twist. Waiting for that perfect 5 point something rate could end up haunting your wallet later on. Now let's talk about the magic number. According to the National Association of Realtors, a 30-year fixed rate mortgage of 6% would make the median price home affordable for about 5.5 million people, okay, or households. This includes 1.6 million renters. If rates were to hit that magic number, it's likely that about 10% or 550,000 of those additional households would buy a home over the next 12 to 18 months. So when the market hits that mortgage rate sweet spot, as expert forecasters are starting to say is more likely in 2026, the psychological shift to lower rates will kick in for more of today's hopeful buyers. That will unleash some pent-up demand that's been waiting on the sidelines, and increase in activity will cause prices to rise. And while a 5.99 rate might sound like a big win, if you're waiting for that number to make your move, it might not actually save you as much as you think. Here's how the math looks when you run the numbers. On a $400,000 mortgage, the difference between today's rate, which is around 6.2% and 5.99%, it's roughly $50 a month. Now that's less than many people spend on weekly coffee runs or occasional DoorDash orders. And as prices tick up with more buyers in the market, that could quickly negate any of your potential savings. So if you're waiting for 5.99%, that difference might not be worth missing out on today's opportunities, like having more homes to choose from, better negotiation leverage with today's sellers, and fewer buyers out there looking for the same houses. Because the reality is, those benefits start to slip away when more buyers begin to make their moves. And a rate under 6% is exactly what they're waiting for. Now, here's why acting now makes sense. Let's see what Jessica Luntz from the Deputy Chief Economist and VP of Research at NAR says. She tells us that over the last 5 weeks, mortgage rates have averaged 6.31%. This has provided savvy buyers a sweet spot to re-examine the home search process and move inventory, whitening their choices. And like Matt Vernon, he's the head of retail lending at Bank of America. He says that rather than waiting it out for a rate that they like better, hopeful home buyers should assess their personal financial situation. If the house is right for them and the upfront monthly payments are affordable, it could be the right time to make that move. So the bottom line, folks, is if moving at today's rate scares you, remember, waiting doesn't always pay off. Once rates dip below 6%, as some experts project they'll do next year, most buyers and higher prices will be back. So don't be afraid of today's mortgage rates. Because of if you're ready, this might just be the chance for you to make that move before the market wakes up again. Folks, my name's Dave Perez. I'm with Net Realty Corp, or Los Home Agents, and I'm here to help you. If you have any questions, if you're a buyer or seller and you need some guidance, I'm the guy to call. Give me a call, 708-408-9006. That's my direct cell phone number. So if you call me, you will get me. I appreciate your time. And hopefully I'll see you again soon on our next topic. Take care and have a good one. Bye.